Hi and welcome to the Art of Tarot. My name is Stephanie and this is a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Mars for January 2021. Oh my god, it's already 2021. Well, let's hope this year gets a little easier than the last one. I just want to say in the beginning that you guys know how this works. I work with Western astrology. I do channel readings, which means in the beginning I go into the channel energies with the cards, where you're coming from, where you're going, and how you can work on yourself throughout the month. And then I will look more into a little deeper into love energies and love interest. And in the end I wrap it all up, and while I shuffle the cards I will talk a little bit about the astrology in January. If you want more in-depth information about the astrology, check out your favorite astrologer on YouTube obviously, or tune into my Sunday live readings that I do in English every Sunday here on my channel. And I also have a German speaking channel because I'm located here in Austria, Vienna, and German is actually my native language, so I switched up the channels into a German one and an English one. This used to be a bilingual channel, and now finally in 2021 I made the split, and this hopefully will help me with the algorithm. So if you like, share, subscribe, comment, it helps me a lot to get more reach in the English-speaking tarot community. Okay, so let's see for you Pisces. January. I'm pronouncing that weird. Well, December was crazy with the whole action on December 21st, the Sun moving into Capricorn, and the conjunction everybody was talking about of Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius. And it's just like this huge portal into a new consciousness, and we're all going to be affected for the next couple of years, and it's awesome. So that's for everybody, but yeah. That's something that we all can benefit from, but it can be intense energies and intense shifts and how we perceive it, especially for Pisces. I mean, you guys just feel things on a more spiritual level in general. So yes, this could really affect you. We have Mars moving into Taurus on the 6th out of its own sign, Aries, and then we have on the 8th Mercury moving into Aquarius and Venus into Capricorn, which is great, I think, for promoting art projects or music projects, or also working with money and communicating stuff out, business, because Venus is money and Mercury is business. So that is, and Venus in Capricorn, you can really manifest something. You have to put the hard work in, but you can really manifest. And then a new moon in Capricorn on the 13th, again manifesting when it comes to money, when it comes to discipline, when it comes to working hard on something to get results. And full moon in Leo on the 28th, time to shine for all of us. Sun also moving into Aquarius, so wow. A lot of stuff happening. One card is already falling out for the future. So you're really looking into the future. Here's your card, Pisces, the moon. Here's another Pisces card. Wow. Okay. Okay. This is getting real. Shit is getting real, Pisces. This is your card in the tarot. The moon card, especially in this deck. And I love this card in this deck because it really has the emphasis on the light at the end of the tunnel. The moon really talks about you're coming into this month with maybe the sense that you went through a dark period where you really had to trust your intuition fully because everything else was just dark or mysterious, or there were no answers on the way or on the path. You really had to tap yourself through the dark to get out at the end of the pathway here into the light. And this beetle is carrying the sun. So there is always this light coming from the underneath, from deeper, and sometimes it's just scary to just trust this little light that we have when there is a lot of scary stuff surrounding us on our way. So that's what I see here, and I think it's really you working yourself through an underworld moment here with the moon card, because we have the god of the underworld here, which is Anubis, these two creatures here on the side, and it's kind of a life, death, rebirth situation, a cathartic situation. And we had the eclipses, so that can very well be the case that during the eclipses you felt that strongly. And I mean, for me, it's like this song, this Velvet Underground song, I'm Beginning to See the Light. That song, look that up, it's a really good song. It's a happy song, because what's next is happiness here, very much so. 10 of Cups. It's really very stereotypical and kind of corny to say, but it's really after the, you know, the sun rises after the dawn, or when it's darkest before the sun rises. That's kind of like the energy I feel here. And it might have to do with a decision you made, maybe a pretty rebellious decision also, to maybe end something here with a bang. Wow, okay, Tower is also here. So here you go, 10 of Cups. This month can be very emotional for you in a good way, I think. It can be very fulfilling, or you come to a conclusion emotionally where you stand and what emotional abundance means for you. So even though you don't necessarily see what's coming next, let's see what's coming next. Wow. This is beautiful, because this is the success card, victory it's called in English in this deck. And I mean, it's literally called victory. So I think by you putting your emotional well-being and sharing that fullness first, you might not even prioritize or see how much of a success that already is. And by the end of the month, you might come to the realization how much of a victory and how much of a success you actually went through in this last couple of months, I would even say, because the Moon card and the 10 of Cups, it really seems like you've worked yourself through some really intense energies here with the Moon card to arrive at some emotional fullness, which I love. Okay, wow, Pisces, let's look into the more romantic energies here for you. Gets very fiery also for you here, because Mars in Pisces, it's this 10 of Cups card. It might even feel like you have so many emotions this month that you get kind of like agitated, you know, it kind of like gets very exciting. Okay, let's see you and the other person or love interest. Ooh, Star card, I love it. Yes, you really did work yourself through something here, huh? Even though the Star card actually comes before the Moon card, but I think you're still taking that feeling with you that by just plain and simple being your true self, understanding your vulnerability, understanding your cosmic relation, I want to say, and your cosmic being and your cosmic self as part of a bigger picture, and the full trust in the higher knowledge and the higher powers. You went through this and you're looking back and you're like, oh, I'm still here. I'm still It's like a little Kirby in a computer game, you know, floating through this dark land, and it's just not so scary because you can fully show yourself and you know fully who you are, and that makes it so much less scary. Love it. Also, this is such a cute star card. I mean, come on now. How cute is that? I list all the decks in the description box below if you're interested. Okay, other person. So you're showing yourself fully. You know what you've been through. You are hopeful. You're not necessarily too much concentrated on that other person. You're just like, here I am, look at me. Ooh, this person is a little bit in an illusion. I don't know why though. Maybe they are stuck in an illusion that they can still have you, or maybe they are stuck in an illusion that they have all these different options and they don't know how to pick the right one for them. They're in a confused state, let's put it that way. It seems very much like either the illusion they can have you very easily, or they have all these options and they actually don't know what they want. Annoying. You're like annoying. you're turning your little Kirby head from this person or from this situation, I feel like. Oh, drama. Okay, there is a lot of sexual attraction here, I see, and this can result in some serious, like, dramatic outcome. Maybe you are dealing with a Leo. Make sure both of you, if you're really talking to this person, make sure you are reeling in your energies and not letting things get out of hand. I know this is easier said than done, and it's not something that is so easy to control sometimes. But I see drama here with the Strength card in reverse. Like very primordial, I don't know if that's the right word, I'm sorry. Energies here that cannot be controlled, that are, yeah, it's hard to control the beast here. If he's upright, then he's able to, but if he is in reverse, then it is problematic. Then the whole Neanderthal way of doing things that we humans often have in us and we can't control sometimes, that's exactly the thing that might happen here. So I don't know why exactly that is. I'm gonna pull another card. I mean, it must have to do with this illusion of that person, because you're in a good place. Actually, you're showing yourself. You're like, this is me. This is what it is. You know, deal with it or not. And I feel like that might create some resistance here, maybe, and trigger. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, there is an element of a chance of getting outside of a mental trap by actually having a little bit of a dramatic confrontation, because somehow this situation might be stuck. And we have a Queen of Pentacles here. I love that, because it says, okay, you are in your power, you know your worth, you're not giving away your worth just to anybody. So I think with a little bit of drama and a little bit of fiery confrontation here, there is even a chance that this could be helpful to get yourself out of mental stuckness of ideas, where this connection is or where it should go. So yeah, let's see what the advice is. That's a lot of advice. Again, oh, that's a lot of advice. Okay, let's see. This is a page of Pentacles. This is a King of Hearts. Okay, there is an Ace of Swords in reverse. Well, if this is the advice, then it's kind of what I intuitively see strongly is that the advice is that you don't have to communicate to the person to show your worth and what you have to offer. Because with the Ace of Swords in reverse, I feel like very much you shouldn't communicate with them. You shouldn't reach out. Even though this Page of Pentacles has this pentacle in her hands, and it's like showing it and offering it, but I don't think you have to verbally communicate or reach out to the person so that the person understands what they can have from this. They might be very emotional people, it seems like, and they might have a hard time sometimes to keep their emotions under control, but I see there is a lot of emotions. They might get just all caught up in their emotions because it's a King of Hearts. So I would really say show them non-verbally, by not communicating verbally, what you are all about, you know, and they can come your way and they see it, and but they need to turn around to see it as well. You know, you can sometimes just hold things in front of people's faces and they won't see it. And I think you should not shove it into their face, like, look at how much worth I have. Yeah, you worked yourself through stuff, you have a lot of worth. They have to see it for themselves, they have to recognize it for themselves, and they have to get out of their feelings to actually see things more clear. And as long as that's not the case, I don't think you should go the extra mile to communicate. I don't think you should do it. So yeah, Pisces, that is your reading. Thank you so much for being here. You find all the information for private readings and all the other good stuff in the description box below. And please, please, please leave me a like and a comment, and please subscribe to this channel if you like those readings. I thank you very much, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.